Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 2 of Storage Developer Conference. My name is Michael Oros. I'm the Executive Director for SNIA. Hope you've been enjoying the great sessions yesterday. Looking forward to more great interaction with our presenters, of course, the hallway track, and the Birds of a Feather sessions this evening, as well as the Plugfests that are going on today. Briefly, everyone here should be familiar with SNIA, but quick recap. We're a standards organization. In order to do standards and deliver on those, the value of those standards to the industry, we also do interoperability and conformance testing. In addition to that, when new technologies come out, there is the need to do additional focused education, promotion, acceleration of those technologies and their adoption in the industry. Towards that effort, we have technology initiative groups that do just that. You, the companies in the industry, come together and contribute and work together as competitors for the benefit of the industry to deliver and accelerate those new technologies. My mic is on or not? Sorry about that. And also part of our, now I can really hear myself. Part of the SNIA's charter is education. Vendor-neutral education on variety of technology and standards for everyone in the industry. Most of us here are seasoned professionals in the storage industry, but we need to constantly remind ourselves that we have new people, new college graduates, new entrants into this field that need to be educated on the fundamentals of storage, some of its history, how we got here. That history and education on those fundamentals are absolutely critical so that we as an industry as a whole will not repeat some of the mistakes of the past on interoperability and other such challenges that we've had and we've dealt with already as an industry. We do have a certification program as well, vendor neutral, and of course, SNIA events. You are at one of those events today. Thank you for joining us here in September. Other upcoming SNIA events, we have our annual members meeting conference. This is where we report on SNIA's activities, financial status, as well as plans for the year ahead. Those are welcome. All SNIA members are welcome and encouraged to attend that call to hear from the chairman of the board, our treasurer, and myself on those updates. It's a 45-minute call. We keep it brief. Please do join if you are able to. We also post related materials for you to review offline if you're unable to join. Our next face-to-face meeting will be in January, back here at our home away from home, the Hyatt Santa Clara. Encourage you to join us there. We have the pleasure of having Andy Bechtelstein be the keynote for that event, a visionary and seasoned veteran of our technology industry to share his insights and views. Co-located with that event is also now another event that the industry has become accustomed to, an annual update on what's the latest that's happening in persistent memory world. We'll have the Persistent Memory Summit that week as well. Please go register for that event. It is free to attend the Persistent Memory Summit. Thanks to our sponsors for that event, as well as the Solid State Storage Initiative Group within SNIA, one of the initiatives that sponsors and promotes education in that technology. This is a quick snapshot of, these are the active standards in development within SNIA currently. We cover a tremendous range of areas within storage, from additional refinements to persistent memory, to cloud. Computational storage is one of the groups that was formed a little over a year ago that has seen tremendous interest and participation from the industry. Long but not forgotten, tape. We're still doing updates to the LTFS spec there. Still continuing to deliver value to the industry, and therefore still having industry players continue to refine and evolve that spec. On management, on power, the SNIA Emerald program, and of course on security, object drive, and several other areas. If you want to learn more about those, please visit the SNIA website. We have more details on those and how to get engaged as well on that technical work. Another group that we've added now a little over 3 years ago within SNIA is the SFF group. It's a technology affiliate. You may join this group without joining SNIA Core. It's one of the benefits or arrangements we've made for the industry. We realize that the form factor in transceivers was a little bit, it had some specific needs, so we've enabled that capability. And by the way, that technology affiliate is available as well for others in the industry who have ideas or groups they'd like to start or work. SNIA would be happy to work with you and consider being a home for such future work within that construct and structure. This is an example of the technical work that is underway there currently. This changes extremely rapidly. This group, generally within 2 to 4 months, they started and finished and published the spec. They move at incredible speed with great efficiency. If you have a connector or a transceiver or other form factor related things that you're considering in the industry, this is the home for it. There's over 68 companies within the industry that are members of this group. Please bring your work here. Please help us consolidate and not have separate work happening all over the map within the industry. This is the place. We have a very familiar IP policy that the industry's bought into and a very efficient way on how to deliver on your needs. International. SDC is not just in the US here in September, as you've come to know it. In the last 2 years, we've added an event in EMEA, being hosted in Tel Aviv, Israel. This will be its 3rd edition in February of next year, as well as SNIA in India and Bangalore, where we do an SDC. Please help us support the international developers. If you're able to sponsor, participate, either to present or join those communities, please do. Really appreciate it. In terms of the event that we are here, really wanted to thank all of you, the sponsors, the attendees, the speakers, the agenda committee, the staff who have helped put this event together. Hope you've been enjoying the sessions, the quality of the sessions. I will ask you, please provide us your feedback. I will ask you that again at the end as a reminder to let us know how we're doing, what we can improve. But a huge thank you again for the sponsors on the screen. They make this event possible and keeping the costs reasonable for the attendees. Today's schedule, everyone should have their agenda in hand. I will highlight a few things in the program. Please do grab one of the guides that team has put together if you don't have one handy, or download the app, please. If you do search by SDC 2019 full within the App Store, or just use one of the QRE codes. As mentioned at the beginning, there are several plug fests going on within the construct of this week at SDC. One of them, the long-standing SMB3 Plug Fest that is sponsored by Microsoft in conjunction and partnership with NetApp. You can see the logos of the companies that are currently participating and doing work on that interoperability testing downstairs. They held an open house yesterday. If you didn't get a chance to attend, feel free to ask any of the staff to give you an introduction and let you know how you can participate in the future in that event. SNIA Swordfish is one of the management standards that has been rolled out in the last couple of years in close collaboration with DMTF, rolling that into the Redfish spec. A huge thank you to the Storage Management Initiative, who's been promoting and supporting that. There is a workshop today that starts 2:50, gives you a little preview, a little teaser, and then during the reception in the evening, please visit them for hands-on opportunity to test out the new storage management technology. You may have seen the hackathon signs around as well. A big thank you to the Solid State Storage Initiative. This is part of their effort in the industry to educate the developers, hands-on opportunity, and experts available on hand. Stop in there to learn how to program for persistent memory and how to get your software to take advantage of the technology. There are sessions during lunchtime that you can pop in there, but really the experts are there all day long. Whenever you get a chance to jump in there, please do. We have a full agenda today for our general sessions. We have four great speakers and topics lined up for you. It'll be my pleasure to introduce the first speaker here shortly. Please also remember the Birds of a Feather sessions. We started last night with 2 great sessions, extremely well attended. Now this evening we're doubling down. We have in parallel sessions during those time frames. So you'll actually have to make a choice which one you commit yourself to. And as promised, reminding you again, please submit your evaluations. We need your feedback, really to, if nothing else, tell us we're doing great. That at least gives us. But we do seriously spend time after the conference reading through all your comments, your ratings, and look on how to improve this conference for your benefit in the future. Last, I wanted to leave you with a quick thought for the day and for this conference. When you see this image, this color, it brings to mind, what does it bring to mind to you? Brick wall, maybe some yellow, some warning sign of sorts, right? Well, when we continue to evolve and take another look and some other fun patterns of hexagons overlaid in a neat fashion, what happens when we continue to expand our perspective on it? It's an indicator, right? But I wanted to use this kind of sequence of events to just convey to you that perspective is important. If you're too close to a problem, you may not be seeing the whole thing. You may be seeing a problem, when rather it's an indicator that's trying to keep you away from the weeds and the drop off on the left-hand side and keep you on the road ahead on developing new technologies and not falling into the not so fun drop off on the left and off the mountain. This is what by coming together from the industry, we can help each other. We each come from different education and perspectives and company objectives. But by bringing those perspectives and sharing them with each other, we open each other's eyes to new possibilities on how we can work together and move forward as an industry in advancing the storage technologies for our mutual benefit. Thank you. Have a great conference and enjoy all that we've put together too, including the hallway tracks.